Coming up, I bet you're wondering, hey, where's my paid programming? This was 5 years ago, and today we're taking a trip down memory lane. We're going to celebrate 5 years of SoFlo Health with a highlight reel of our favorite moments with Morgan, relaxing hotels, sweat-worthy workouts, and other favorites from the last 5 years of healthy shows. All that and more is today on SoFlo Health. Hello and welcome to SoFlo Health. I'm Hunter Frankie. I'm inside the Eden Rock Hotel. I'm on my way to Ocean Social in the back, and you're in for a treat today because it's been 5 years of SoFlo Health, and today we are celebrating that 5th anniversary by taking a look back at some of our favorite moments. That's right, it's been 5 years since this 26-year-old kid stepped onto a paddleboard and eventually fell off, and then ultimately hosted the first episode of SoFlo Health. Today we're celebrating at Ocean Social at the Eden Rock Hotel. It's an absolutely beautiful view because we deserve it. I mean, it's been 5 years after all. And in those 5 years, we have featured some of the best health clubs, restaurants, and hotels that South Florida has to offer. So here are some of our favorites. I'm gonna enjoy this. No alcohol, plenty of sugar though. I'm in the exclusive SPF 4 sun deck at the Clevelander, and boy, is it sunny, and I feel pretty exclusive, because sometimes through the magic of television, we're granted access to places that most people aren't. Not enough water for you for one day? Well, now we have the waterfall and this awesome pool here at Margaritaville Hollywood Beach Resort. And if you're staying here, you have access to this beautiful facility. But this isn't the pool that I was talking about. How does this work? It's just kind of floating aboard there. Is this something that you put a lot of effort into? Tell me a little bit how it works.
You got to keep all your weight on your back foot to stay on the board.
Okay.
The second you lean forward, then you're going to fall. Okay. So you got to keep all your weight on that back leg. You want to keep your chest up and stay centered with the board.
Right.
You don't want to twist your shoulders around too much. If you move your shoulders, you're going to fall over.
One of the things you'll notice when you walk inside of the Intercontinental Miami is the beautiful art they have on display. And that's due to a collaboration with Art Living. And this art is for sale. It comes from local galleries, and it's put on display here for you to see and buy if you so choose. Cocktail culture is a big part of South Florida, and SoFlo Health is aware of it. But getting fit and cocktails are often at odds. Lucky for us, more and more places like Lona have started offering both mocktails and very low alcohol cocktails that are refreshing, delicious, and sometimes even low calorie. So you can enjoy a day at the beach or a night on the town without feeling guilty. Oh, that's really good.
Yeah.
That's like, yeah, that's delicious. This is Kevin of the Standard Spa Miami Beach. Kevin, thanks for spending some time with us.
Of course, my pleasure.
Well, first of all, tell me about the Standard.
We consider ourselves a little different than your typical hotel. We're a boutique lifestyle group. We're the only one in Florida for the standards. We like to set ourselves apart, especially Miami Beach. We focus on wellness, relaxation, and just to be an escape from really the hustle and bustle of everywhere else.
What sort of things do you have for staycationers?
For staycationers, you come here, you use all the indoor and outdoor amenities. We have a hydrotherapy playground. We're known for our spa, which is incredible. There's nothing else like it in Miami Beach. And then also our pool area. So if you're looking to relax, chill, unwind, and sort of lose track of time, we're definitely the place for that.
That's great. That's certainly a unique experience for staycationing versus just being like, oh, I'm on the beach. Great.
Absolutely.
Walking around the Eden Rock Hotel, I'm reminded of one thing for sure, and that's that people in South Florida like to stay fit and look great. And they do a pretty good job of it. And a lot of the hotels we just took a look at make it easy by having bigger fitness facilities than, say, other places in the world. I don't know if it's just a South Florida thing. I think it is, but we're appreciative of it. It really doesn't matter what gym you're in, though, if you don't know what you're doing while you're there. Fortunately, personal trainer Morgan Shapiro has been helping us stay fit and knowing what to do in the gym since the very beginning. It's been 5 years since that first glute bridge, but we're so happy to have Morgan with us. Let's take a look at some of our favorite moments with Morgan. Yes, Morgan. I can't think of anyone else I would rather spend 5 years training with than SoFlo Health's certified personal trainer. Let's check out a couple of our recent favorites. This is one dumbbell, and we're going to do a whole workout with it. That is Morgan Shapiro, and she's going to show us how to do that workout.
So we're gonna have the dumbbell up on our chest, and we are simply going to squat it down and bring it back up. Now, we've done a lot of variations of the squat on this show, but I always say it, you wanna make sure the knees are pressed out. Heels stay down, keep the chest lifted, brace the core, and really focus on feeling that burn. Feeling the quads, Hunter?
I'm feeling it.
All right, so we're gonna lie on our back.
Okay.
We're gonna hold our dumbbell straight up in the air.
All right.
Single leg.
Single leg.
Bridge.
Okay.
And up. Bridge and
hang.
up. Now when
This
you
leg.
bridge, I don't want you to rock those hips side to side. Keep everything square. Let's see. Bridge and up. Good. You know, normally I have to tell people bridge a little bit higher. Get those hips up off the ground. But I mean, you guys see it firsthand here. He's looking good.
When it comes to leg workouts, not all exercises are created equal, right?
They're not.
There's the squat.
And then there's the deadlift.
Right.
But one is working the quads a little bit more, and one is working the hamstrings a little bit more.
Right.
So very different muscles, right?
But who cares about that? Because we want to teach people about working out your legs. And
Right.
what do we need to know?
We need to know that when you work out your legs, you're gonna work front, back, inside, outside. And we're gonna go ahead, squat down, keep those knees pressed up, chest up. And we're really working the front, the quads here. Your form is looking great. We've done this a lot on the show. Now we're gonna work the back, right? We're gonna go ahead and do the kettlebell deadlift.
Okay.
So we're gonna hinge from the hips, setting the glutes back, little bend in the knees, and coming right back up, squeezing at the top, but not locking out those knees. So here we're working the back, AKA the hamstrings. So we have a little setup here to work the inside, the adductors. So I want you to put that band around your right foot. And then you're gonna step away enough to where you have some give in the resistance band. Then you're simply gonna bring your foot in and then bring it back out. Now you wanna be far enough that when you bring it in, you're feeling the tension in your inner thigh, but not so far that it's pulling your hip up, right? You wanna find that in between. Looking good to me. And now you're going to lift your hips up for a side plank and raise that leg for a little abduction. So as you can see right here, we're working the outside and we're sneaking in a little core at the same time with the side plank. How are you feeling, Hunter? I know
This burns me up. Something else I love about being at the Eden Rock Hotel is that you're right next to the beach. And I love looking back at SoFlo Health, so you better stay with us because we still have some of our favorite places and people that we've met ahead. Like that one time that I went fishing with Channing Crowder. No, that was the time that I got iced by Olli Jokinen. I'm talking about the time with Channing Crowder. That's the one. We'll see you right here when SoFlo Health returns.
Focusing on you from your team of experts at Sylvester Comprehensive Cancer Center, South Florida's only National Cancer Institute designated cancer center.
Life changed in an instant when a lump on 17-year-old Jordan Cisneros' neck turned out to be cancer.
I was in school when I first noticed it.
Jordan and his mom met with Dr. Warren Alperstein, a pediatric hematologist-oncologist at Sylvester Comprehensive Cancer Center, who diagnosed him with Burkitt's lymphoma.
Burkitt's lymphoma is a type of non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. You see it in ages under 30.
Jordan falls into a special population of patients called AYA, or adolescent and young adults. As an NCI-designated cancer center, Sylvester is uniquely positioned to help AYA patients who are between the ages of 15 and 39 bridge the gap between pediatric and adult cancers.
I always tell families when I see them that you're seeing my face, but know that it's not just my opinion. You have opinions of at least 15 to 20 other physicians behind me that are supporting this treatment plan and diagnosis.
Sylvester offers a support system of services to address the unique needs of these patients.
The social workers, they try to find little grants here and there for food, transportation. Also the psychology team, they offer you their services.
After 3 rounds of chemo, Jordan and his mom got great news. His PET scan is clear.
Nice.
Welcome back to SoFlo Health. I'm Hunter Frankie, and I'm at Ocean Social outside the Eden Rock Hotel with a beautiful view, and we are celebrating 5 years of SoFlo Health. And we started that by visiting some of our favorite hotels and looking back at our time with Morgan, who's been with us since the very beginning. And now it's time to celebrate all of the places that we've sent you to have fun, eat, work out, because we've sent you to a lot of them. And along the way, we've met literally hundreds of amazing people, and we've been to some pretty impressive places. So let's take a look back at some of those. Greg, tell us a little bit about this place.
This is a sports performance and fitness training center. We take everybody through athletic-based training. We don't necessarily sit on benches and just spend all our time on machines. We make people move athletically.
And you train Luke here.
We train Luke quite a few times a week, yes.
Yeah, so is there a lot of arm for the pointing at the green screen? And This is the first time I've been on skates in a long time, but today I'm going to spend some time with some real Florida Panthers. Cool. And that's Olli Jokinen. Where do you start?
Your knees should be bended like you go sit on a toilet. So that should be the right skating angle over here.
All right.
The way I teach my kids to skate, tap, 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 glide. Tap, 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 glide.
Well, we got Laura Keats drinking some healthy juice and pecking around on me. But I got leaving me a present. But I guess when you drink this much juice, it's bound to happen. And I gotta say, there's few things that bring joy like being, well, for some people this might be terrifying, but for me, this is a lot of fun. And I appreciate all the love I'm being shown by everyone here at Butterfly World, and especially these guys.
I joined the Air Museum as a volunteer, and I've been here 20 years.
And they've got a display for you inside the Air Museum.
Yes, they have.
And what's in that display?
My helmet I wore when I was flying combat over Vietnam. I got my medals and everything displayed in that. And a model or two of the airplane.
Do you still fly?
I fly in the back seat every chance I get.
Every chance you get?
Every chance I get.
That's incredible. Oh, that's pretty good.
Oh, wow.
That's pretty darn good.
Wow.
We're on the same vibe, that's what it is.
Yes, yes. I'm gonna do a red wine vinegar. It's one of my favorites.
Dare I go apple cider?
Do it. Do the dang thing. This is actually beautiful.
No measurement, nothing, just
Cheers.
boom. Cheers. You got a little something?
He got a little more weight to him.
There you go.
It was bigger.
What about fishing is so relaxing for you?
Just being out on the water, you know, just relax, getting away from all the running around of a city, you know, kind of push your phone down a little bit and just ride around, man. You never know what's gonna bite.
Your hit radio show, people they love to hear you on the air, just being real.
Yeah.
Tell me, how did that come to be after playing ball?
Well, just always showing my personality, doing different interviews and things, and just always telling the truth. So the line goes from the pole to the kite down to the water.
Sun's out, we made it through the storm, and now we're kite fishing. Were you not as prepared for how much time, or did you kind of know what to expect, you think?
Well, with the being married and just having kids, so then you get the time you miss with your kids, more daddy days, so those spend up some time as well. You gotta find something else to do, and that's why a lot of guys get into bad habits, because they're trying to just find something. You gotta find something positive.
Not the right thing.
That's what I'm saying, so finding something positive, like fishing, golfing, different guys do stuff instead of gambling and drinking and all that stuff. So yeah, you gotta have a positive release, we'll say.
All this running around over the past half-decade has had my body aching just a little bit. Fortunately, I've had Dr. Sam this whole time to help me stay in tip-top shape, and he's also given you plenty of advice to make sure that you can get out of pain and, more importantly, stay out of pain. So let's look back at some of our favorite times with Dr. Sam. There is a lot more to being a chiropractor than just cracking your back. As Dr. Sam has showed us, a good chiropractor takes a holistic approach to preventing injuries by offering advice on everything from movement to nutrition and even simple things like how to walk.
We pay so much attention these days to sitting with proper posture. We talked about it in the car, at a restaurant, at home, working on different things. But what about when you're walking? Now I'm gonna show you the right way and I'm gonna see if you can mimic it.
Okay.
What you're gonna do is you're gonna pull the shoulders back, looking forward with your eyes looking down, and you're walking using the arm swing just like so. You're propelling your motion through your hip, not with the flopping of the feet.
Right.
There you go.
what would be a helpful cue for people to be in the right standing or walking posture?
Just like when we talk about where you're sitting, you want to basically pull your shoulders back and drop them into proper posture. Your head held high and you're going through the motion just like so. It's better for your health, better for your posture, better for everything overall.
Behind me is Ocean Social, where we've been enjoying some of our time here at the Eden Rock. And right in front of me is a bicycle that you can rent and ride up and down the boardwalk while you're here. The Miami Beach Boardwalk runs from South Beach all the way up to Haulover Beach. So if you're down for that ride, by all means. But I hope you're down for the rest of this episode of SoFlo Health, because still ahead, we have some of our favorite gyms, one of our favorite nutritionists, and so much more. So we'll see you right here when SoFlo Health returns. Welcome back to SoFlo Health. I'm Hunter Frankie, and I'm still enjoying my time at the Eden Rock Hotel, Ocean Social. And let me tell you what, it takes a lot of equipment to make this show happen. Aldo here is one of the masters of this equipment. He's been with us since before SoFlo Health. He works on SoFlo Health, SoFlo Taste, SoFlo Home Project, SoFlo H2O, lots of SoFlos, and they all require equipment for us to be able to bring it to you. You know what else requires equipment? The gym, because it needs to have you in it so you can use that equipment and enjoy it to get in shape and stay healthy here in South Florida. And we've been to a lot of gyms. It's SoFlo Health after all. So let's take a look at some of our favorites over the last 5 years. We're talking lat pull downs, something that people mess up a lot.
Yes, this is the #1 thing that they mess up on, I would say, in the whole gym. We're gonna have a seat, making sure the feet again are underneath your knees, and you wanna sit up really nice and tall and just slightly lean back just a hair.
Slight.
What we're gonna do is drive down with the bar using your lats,
Okay.
keeping your elbows in your side. Good, so you should just be feeling your lats right
Oh,
now.
I'm
You're
feeling it.
isolated. Good. And now stand up with it, don't just let it go.
Boom.
Awesome.
What the heck is this thing?
This is actually it's called a Russian box. Kind of, it's a side-to-side thing. So most sports, you don't ever just go straight ahead. So you have to be able to go laterally. So from here, you're gonna load, and then you're gonna push, land, push back, okay?
Okay, all right, so I'm gonna start up here.
Take your time, bend your knee more. When you land, hit. There you go, better. Land, core. The thing about training, it has to be to the point of a quality of life. You wanna have longevity in life.
Yeah.
Surgery should be your last resort. You don't know what's going to happen. You don't know if it's going to help. You have no idea what's going to.
And it could never be the same.
And never be the same.
Jeet Kune Do, what it is, it's a blend of 27 different martial arts. So without Jeet Kune Do, we wouldn't have what's known as mixed martial arts today. So I fire my jab. Remember, you're going to use this to push it out of the way.
Push it out of the way.
Step in with that big punch. Boom, hit my face. The elbow pushes me. Boom,
here.
elbow to my face. Over and
here.
around. Boom, big knee to my face.
Here.
Boom, we can do that one too, doesn't matter. And then throw my head through your armpit.
And then,
whoop, and I'm down on the ground.
And then I'm down.
And there you go. And then that's it.
So our neurological reengineering program it kind of puts people with different neurological disorders, diseases, or injuries into an energetic and high intensity environment that really kind of pushes them to reach their maximum potential.
I've been coming to Barwis for a little bit over a year now. It's helped me a lot with both strength and function ever since my spinal cord injury.
This is our Kaiser rack. It is an air pneumatic system, so instead of resisting, it's actually assisting. When we hook them up to harnesses, there's clips up at the top right here that will hook up at the top of their harness, and it'll kind of allow them to stand easier. He gets stronger within his legs and get used to being on his feet. It helps him improve his endurance when he's walking, and with helping him take his steps and feel more secure when he takes his steps, so that when he goes to pull through, then he can stand a lot better on his standing leg. So here we go. Ready?
Whether or not you're a gym rat, there's just something nice about being in a well-kept gym. It's very satisfying. And I've been in this restaurant, which is a satisfying place to be with the beautiful view. I've sat at 3 different places and I still haven't eaten anything. Well, don't worry, we're gonna try some of the delicious food here at Ocean Social on a future episode of SoFlo Health, because after all, what goes into your body is equally as important, sometimes more important, than the work you put in the gym. That's why we've had registered dietitian nutritionist Monica Marino on the show since the very beginning, and she's taken great care of us with healthy food tips, recipes, and so much more. So here's an ode to Monica. Eating healthy is complicated enough, but it's so much easier with registered dietitian nutritionist Monica Moreno, who's been with us since the beginning of SoFlo Health. And one of my favorite conversations with her was at the JW Marriott Turnberry, where we talked about how to indulge, enjoy, and stay healthy on vacation. What do you think about the food we have here on the table?
It looks and smells spectacular.
Yes, it certainly does. I'm astonished that they have the SoFlo Health logo in a cup of coffee. But when it's vacation time, should I stick to my diet or should I not?
When you do arrive here, I always recommend ordering things that are nutritious and fuel you for the day, whether that's just lounging or chasing little minions around. You definitely don't want to head into your day without breakfast, because then it'll hit you and you'll order whatever's in front of you, and that could be something that isn't the best option or idea, and you get all hangry, hungry, angry, nobody wants to vacation with you. It's not a good idea. So.
And then what about throughout the vacation? Just the same principles?
Absolutely. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You always want to, I always say, put on your antennae for vegetables and look for some kind of vegetable or plant material. Look for protein to fill you up. Eat intentionally and eat mindfully and savor every bite. Put your fork down between bites. Don't just, be like one of those. I'm thinking of the meme of SpongeBob, his friend Patrick the Starfish, just You're not going to feel good. Remember, you want to feel good on vacation. You want to look good on vacation.
Say you're a food lover and there's an all-you-can-eat buffet, and that's your thing for the day. What should I do to prepare for my all-I-can-eat day of eating?
I never arrive starved. You're gonna overeat and feel terrible, right? And we're gonna go into that loop of feeling terrible, carrying yourself with food. So you have a little breakfast. So you arrive with your head on your shoulders. Stay calm, stay present, stay excited, and enjoy your food. Welcome back to SoFlo Health. I'm Hunter Frankie, and after 5 years of making SoFlo Health, this will be my very last episode. Until next week, when we begin the 6th year of SoFlo Health. And I want to thank you for watching, because without you, we have no show. I'd also like to thank the crew that works on this show every single week. I know you see a lot of me, but there's so much more to it that goes into SoFlo Health. In fact, here are some of the faces that you don't get to see that work on SoFlo Health. I hope to see you next week. As always, you can watch previous episodes of SoFlo Health on SoFloShows.com. You can follow us using @SoFlo Health to share with us what you're doing to stay healthy. Until next week, it's goodbye and good health. Next week on SoFlo Health, Aniva brings more recipes to continue eating healthy during Ramadan, and I'll show you how to enjoy your favorite Mexican food with a healthy twist. Plus, we meet a famous gym owner who is making his elite training accessible to his hometown. It's all right here next week on SoFlo Health, and we'll see you then.